Hello, hello, hello. We in our 10th episode
Oh yeah. Yeah.
of 2 cents, no change. We here. We in this bitch.
Number 10s. We're celebrating,
Yep.
bitches.
We celebrate. We in person, hello. We in person. What?
West
Bitch came to visit.
door. I'm back in town.
Back in Black
Trying
Hole.
to see what's going down.
Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing.
Still black and brown.
And San Francisco is still not.
Mm.
Unless you find them in the middle of nowhere on an island by themselves with a group doing That's what we at.
Great job. I suppose, honey. I don't know where you're finding here, girl.
You have to, like, you know what? You gotta bring up show with food. Say it's a cookout. Anything that gets Black folks to show up to functions, you gotta put down a poster that just says, "We got free barbecue, free fried chicken. We got green bean, potatoes, tomatoes,
ram,
bitches were shoved up to your function." You be like, "Where's all these black people?" Remember that was like when we went to Moab and for Black History.
Oh,
It was like Black folks show up. I was like, now if we could just put we are single taking applications now out there, like
they all showed up with their little.
they showed did. I'm like, where are the ones for us? Because because we still looking for these motherfuckers out here. But
I'm available for you, but look, I'm becoming less and less pressed.
I've been doing is
Less.
you know what I've been doing?
What can I do? I'm here for you. You know, light skins, y'all seem to just like it's a fucking crucifix or something. Like,
no, it ain't just you. It ain't just you. I don't know. I swear to God, they're like vampires, bitch. If they can't get to a next to a person, they can't suck dry. They're not trying to fuck with them.
All right.
I was like, because every time I see a motherfucker with a light skinned motherfucker, they always look like they done went through some shit. Like, what's wrong with you, baby? Oh, this light skinned nigga over here been messing. I'm like, why is always light skinned and always ruining somebody's life? They're always let me hold $20 motherfuckers. I'm like, go home, go home, go home.
While y'all out here, making mixed babies,
and we gonna
smiling at text messages from someone that says very nice things to me.
While you still
makes me feel really nice. So,
but yeah, they got a whole bunch of bitches who are blindly fucking discriminated and think they're not. They sit up there looking at you like, oh, that's not my type. Which one is it? The dirty foot pale bitch over here with no ass. They didn't work. Like literally the epitome of I didn't work for anything. You pass up the bitch with the fucking shea butter dripping down the leg,
passed up the shea butter, baby.
Baby, done bathed thoroughly, bitch. We talking about Zamunda there, a thorough hoe. And you pass right by me for the fucking cheap lemonade hoe on the corner with no sugar in it.
Exactly. Don't even know what lotion and put lotion on their body.
Baby.
They don't even remember.
They do lotion right there. Don't know, but
maybe y'all like that.
Maybe that's what you're into.
You like rub against the sandpaper. I like to rub up against very tall.
See how soft that shit is, bitch?
Very soft.
Bought this shit and like I was like, this is how you get men and they stay here. They rub on you and they're like, oh, where does silk came from? This is what black power gets you, boo. So black power.
Girl, let's get into this, doctor. Y'all over here rubbing on you and shit.
Yes. So speaking about black folks, okay, you want to tell them about this topic about to get into with good old workday?
Oh, girl. Somebody coming for well, what I want to know is it a class action? I want to be in on it. Apparently, people are suing Workday because of their software. Like they're claiming ageism right now, and they're saying that like there's some claimants. What do they call some claimant?
Yeah,
is that what they call people that are suing folks. Some claimants that are like above 40 are saying like, hey, something's going on here. I'm 40. I hit apply. 10 minutes later,
boom,
reject. Like What's going on? The girls couldn't have looked at my in 10 minutes. Like,
At all.
come on.
Surprise, surprise, Workday is facing a lawsuit alleging that their process is discriminatory. Tell us something we didn't know. So plaintiffs over 40 are alleging that they submit applications, hundreds of them, and they are rejected within minutes or hours of applying. Again, tell us something we didn't know. And the outcome of this has the potential to be huge. We're looking at revisiting how applicant tracking systems are used and how AI is incorporated into them. Comment below if you've experienced something similar to what this lawsuit is about. I would love to hear from you.
But we talked about this in the previous show.
We did.
About
this.
ageism and talking about how resumes say 10 plus years, and you're like, wait a minute, y'all done cut off a whole decade that didn't include me. And we talked about this shit. Where
I feel like if you're hiring for a job that requires experience, it doesn't matter if you just need 1 or 2, but if you're taking applications and somebody comes to your job or comes to that posting, has 10 years of fucking experience, and you somehow deem that to be problematic, bitch, no,
yes, you are.
You're the problem. So they're about to get in these court systems, they're about to get into the case of it all to really see if it's discriminatory. And hopefully, according to what this, I don't know if you play these things for the girls, like in the edits, but from what you guys probably will see is that they're thinking of it might impact how ATS software is used going forward. And I quite frankly, I like the idea of it being changed. I like the idea of making recruiters have to do some work. These days.
I agree.
Do some work.
I agree.
Because for the last several years, the fucking job market has been fucked up because people have been trying to find tools to make your job. Like, girl, bye.
So, and this goes back to,
girl, read the resume.
But they're not
Find the time.
They're not doing it. Even when they find the time, the problem is like we all have a type, and our types are usually based on what's in our environment or what's not in our environment. And we tend to assimilate, just like you'll see at different events or different bar, and you go to a different bar, everybody's in their own little clique. And so when you, like, just because you're going through these job systems, you're still trying to be funneled into whatever clique they're forming, and they may not even consciously be knowing. But
that's what we needed the DEI for.
Exactly.
That's what we needed
exactly
so that you can untrain your implicit bias out of your default actions. Like, that's what we need the DEI for.
Exactly.
It's not to give white people unfair shake. It's not to keep Asians out of colleges. It's to help you with that weird implicit bias that you have, so that it's not the first thing that you go to.
And it's supposed to fucking help you. That's the thing. It's supposed to help you because there is bias out there. So it's trying to help you highlight, hey, bitch, that's a little racist. Or the bitch with the name you can't pronounce is the better choice.
Right.
So learn how to say her name.
Exactly.
They know how to say their name and keep it moving. But that goes back into, like, we talked about AI. I was like, AI only knows what is being told. And if it's primarily being told information from one group of people, then that's all it's going to know, including Workday. It only knows what's been written into it. So that's a telltale sign that you were never included. If in fact it's kicking out your resume, that is telling you that you're not in the club. That's telling you that that you're not welcomed. That's what it's telling you. Even though that's what I talked about, these companies that always have these big, giant, lofty goals about all inclusive and whatnot, and this is a perfect, healthy environment. Everything's going to be in a balance. But this is what gets knocked out of balance when you have these blind spots that you thought you didn't have because to admit it and accept the fact that it is something that that you do that is ingrained from God knows how long, it's there, whether you want it to or not. I talk about this amongst my family, who are, white and other mixes in my family, where some of them don't understand some conversations because they were born predominantly in a white family or predominantly in a mixed family. So the conversations that we might have may not be the same. Or I have some family who don't fuck with us like that. They don't fuck with us. They matter. They don't fuck with us like that. But they're also in that same space where they think that they're not racist until we have to tell them that they are, because they realize that all the little jokes that they grew up with, all the little pot shots here and there that came from their favorite uncle, well, that pot shot was racist as fuck. But when you say that, it comes off as if you're attacking their fucking uncle that they made them feel good with a joke from way back in their childhood. It's like, we're not, maybe he was wrong for saying it in the first place, but we're not saying that he's awful. What he said was, and I'm not discounting your fucking uncle from whatever fucking 4th of July, Memorial Day, whatever. I am not threatening your fucking history and whatever house that you are at, whatever potatoes that had raisins in it. I was at the function, and this is what DEI is for. It's for when you at your own function, we're still in the room. Because you want to be in our room in the first place, bitch. We're in the room when you try to bet on football. We're in the room when the basketball brackets come up. We're in the room when you need to know the newest dance move that only the black folks are doing. Like, you need, like you're wearing the outfits that we're wearing, but we can't get a job that you're getting for stuff that you are taking from us.
Make it make sense.
That's what I'm like, make it make sense. So if there's a class action lawsuit, give me my money so that way I can go buy the shit that I couldn't buy in the first place because I didn't have the job. That's what I want.
I kind of worry about it being a class action lawsuit, because then, like, what if you go through it, you get like $2 from Workday?
I don't care. Like, I want this just to make a point, set precedent that, like, bruh, yeah, this is a problem. Because that's the problem I'm having right now, is that they're like, people who are getting hired is a disservice to them. Because you're like, do you truly know that you got this job based on your own merit, or a computer already made a space for you based on a bias?
Yeah, that was I've heard this little anecdote or this story around ATSs, like at least the early versions of ATSs, where they would give the information that they would give, it would describe a profile of what the company thought, or what the company would say was a successful candidate. Like, this candidate had these skill sets, had this type of degree, had this type of expertise. When they got hired, they got these type of performance ratings, they had these type of promotions, that sort of thing. And so it would look at a set of people that it deemed successful candidates, and try to extrapolate that to a judgment call on the candidate pool, on the candidate pipeline. And what they found was, it was only finding, you can guess it, white men.
Yep.
Like, everybody else was being funneled out of the process because they didn't meet it didn't meet that profile of the person that they were saying was, a successful employee.
Yeah.
And I mean, who's to know if, they solved for that problem in the current ATSs, let them tell it. Maybe they did, but
they're
maybe
not.
they didn't.
No, they did not. Like, I think I brought up on the show, I talked about it off the show, where there was a job that I applied for that was from a job description I wrote when I worked at that job as a contractor. And I was blown aback because I'm like, they copy pasted my job description that I wrote looking for a freelancer while I was the creative director there. And I'm looking at this like, wait a minute, they copy paste my shit, and then they change like the bottom part. You can tell that they just massage it out just to, just to make it current.
Wow.
And I'm like, literally plagiarized. I just put them side by side. I'm like, they took 4 paragraphs and it's all me. And bothering me because I'm like, I didn't qualify for my fucking job, y'all. How did that is mind blowing. So that's why when someone's like, it's not biased, it's not this, I'm like, you could have fooled the shit out of me.
Yeah. Yeah, girl.
Yeah, like you fooling this. Like I'm not sure who you think you're fooling, but what you're not fooling is me.
And all I can say is, baby, it's not just Workday. Go and get Greenhouse.
Yep.
Go and get Ashby. Go and get fucking what's it? Is it Level?
Yep. Level.
Go ahead on and get Smart Jobs. Go ahead on and
LinkedIn.
get LinkedIn. Go ahead and get all them girls.
Yep.
Because something's fishy in the ATS.
I agree.
Let me tell you something. When I go into data engineering interviews or data related job interviews, and hey, I'm being interviewed by nothing but white people and South Asians, like, I mean, like, okay, I mean, no shade and no hate, like, I've had some good work partners that are white and South Asian, but y'all the only ones that can do this work? Right, that's the case.
And it's a disservice to them because it's like, those are also our friends and our former colleagues. And as much as they may not notice it, or some of them do notice it, we're watching your shit. We're watching you fucking back. Because we don't want you to be that next person whose space is related to being a bigoted or, or being racist. Like, because we know what you present to us isn't that way, and you don't want to be portrayed that way. So if we're in the office, we can watch you back and say,
no, don't do that.
Don't do that. And be like thankful, like I didn't step in it. Because if you step in it, you may have to step down.
Well, that's the rejection now. That's the backlash. They want to be able to step in it, trip in it, roll around in it, get up and come on down to the lunchroom and sit down at the table with you, like as if nothing even happened. Like it's well within their right to be wild, racist, wrong, bigoted, all of that shit, and still be accepted. Like,
this ain't family steamer, bitch. This is not what they call that.
Family thing.
What was it called? Say the Safe Pro or something like that. Where they go, the commercial.
Oh, they're going to clean up a disaster.
They said, "We're still like it never even happened." It's like we clean like it never even happened. Yes, that's exactly what they do at work.
Like it never even happened.
They go and make a fucking mess, and they go in the fucking lunchroom, or they go to that fucking work function and pretend like it never happened. Let's play volleyball.
Right.
I will hit you with this ball. I'm cool because you don't want me to play any of the sports.
Good on you.
Or matter of fact, don't come ask me to play sports like the only black person knows how to play the sports. I'm not your function. I don't want your backpack.
She does not know sport.
I don't. Now what I can do is play with some sports flirt. Call me.
Like that.
Sure do. We play with a whole lot of sports, but not that one. So
what's next, baby?
The U.S. downgraded, explained the bridesmaids dresses. What's this one about? Because I didn't read this one all the way.
Oh yeah, I played it for you. This is our good girl Viv talking about how talking about the U.S. credit rating has been rolled back again. Like, girl, our FICO score is dropping
very much.
But why wouldn't it drop? You guys elected a fucking con man to run the country. You literally are letting a dick sucking faggot run around here talk about who cares if our credit rating gets lowered? It doesn't even matter. Like, if you don't take the dick out of your mouth, Scott, for long enough to see what our good girl Viv has to say about our credit rating. She talks about it in the form of a dress, girl. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you'll get it. But do take the cock out of your mouth for long enough to understand that it's not good for the country's credit rating to be downgraded. Yeah. That's what the video is about. She's explaining things to us like she graciously and thankfully decides to do with her time on the internet. It's all to do with
U.S. debt just got downgraded. What's that mean, and how's it going to impact you? Well, I'm Vivian, your HBFF, and your favorite Wall Street girlie who's going to teach you this finance lesson you should have gotten in school. Follow if you want to get smarter. So say it's wedding season and your bestie just asked to borrow a dress. She's been your friend for years and for the longest time has been super dependable. But recently, she's been a bit of a hot mess, and the last 2 dresses you lent her, they narrowly avoided a pukey fate. And you come to find out your 2 other friends are also starting to get wary of lending her dresses as well. While she used to be a top-tier friend who you'd lend anything to without a second thought, these days you just don't feel like you can trust her anymore. That's basically what's happening with the United States. Essentially, the US has way too many dresses already out on loan, aka too much debt, and the rating agencies, aka the friend group, is worried that she won't return them, otherwise known as paying back that debt. This isn't great because your friend used to be able to borrow dresses for the low cost of a thank you coffee or drink, but nowadays she needs to send a full-on Uber Eats gift card or offer to take you out to dinner to even get a text back because lending to her has become a riskier proposition. Because the US has now been downgraded by all 3 rating agencies, in the future we're likely going to have to pay more interest to entice other countries to lend to us. And the outstanding debt we currently have, that just keeps getting bigger. And most importantly for you, interest rates for the government typically influence interest rates charged on other kinds of loans, so mortgages, car loans, credit cards. So higher interest rates for the US means higher interest rates for the rest of us.
How flaky the US is becoming behind Sweet Potato 47 is all to do with his knee-jerk fucking nonsensical actions, because the words I'm struggling to try to use here are plans and strategies.
Yeah.
And they are not those. These things are not planned. They are not strategies. They're just shit that he does on the whim, probably shit that he thinks of and tweets about or truths about on the toilet. Like, for the life of me, I've said this 100 times over these last 10 episodes. You all should have just voted for the nice fucking lady.
You should.
Our credit wouldn't be in the shitter if
At
we
all.
had voted for the nice lady.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have Vladimir Putin, sidebar. We wouldn't have Vladimir Putin playing in our face while y'all talking about potentially ending a war or talking about a ceasefire, right? None of that shit would be happening with the nice lady. But this the fucking game y'all want to play?
This is
now
the
now the US is running around here with a fucking 500 beacon score, and everything in your life is since we're such a nation that's built on fucking credit, everything is going to cost that much more because interest is going to be impacted by the riskier that America looks. The more flaky that it looks, the less likely that it's going to pay this debt.
They're gonna put it on Klarna. They're gonna put it on Klarna. Have to pay. And like, if the U.S. government could put this shit on Affirm, they would.
Girl, you can DoorDash on what, Klarna and Affirm.
You sure can. You can buy groceries on it now.
That's pathetic.
Yes, when you can buy
That's
groceries
pathetic.
on Klarna,
I'm not even saying
and
pathetic
Afterpay.
I'm not even saying pathetic for the people who might be distressed enough to need to do that.
The fact
The
that
fact
that's
that
needed.
those services said, oh yeah, girl, let's let these people do 33, 43, 50%
Yeah.
on a fucking overpriced hamburger combo. Like let's let them fucking afterpay it for 4 fucking months this burger they ate 4 months ago. Like, it's too much. It's too much. The credit rating for our country, it matters.
It does.
It matters who you vote for.
It does.
It matters that y'all are letting this fucking man play in y'all face. It matters that y'all are letting him do the bullshit that he's doing.
That part.
It fucking matters.
It does.
It really
Period.
does. But I'm thankful to Viv because she comes on and she reads us down to the ground.
As we
when
should.
need it.
As we should. Because it's like it just not even look bad. It is bad that this is how we're showing up in the world.
Yeah.
Literally, this is how we're showing up in the world. Is that even if it's not like people in other countries know it's not directly us as individuals, it looks like that we are okay with it as a country. Not so much that we all behind it. It's that we are okay with it and we're doing nothing about it, which implies that we are okay.
Right.
And that's the problem, is that we're walking around. I guess we don't really fucking care about our country's credit because none of us have good credit. I don't know where y'all got y'all shit from, bitch, but we're not doing that here. Like, no, we're 40 something years old and we're not doing that in this country. Like, so no, again, you could have voted for the nice lady and had a good FICO score for the country. But what you wanted was some corner cash.
Sure.
And
From a con man.
from the con man, baby, I hope you got your coins. I hope you got your fucking Doge coins, your Trump coins, whatever itty bitty coin committee that you went to get whatever collections you got.
The fact that that man ain't in jail right now off of that Trump coin shit,
That-
that's wild.
but our credit's low.
But-
Our fucking credit's low.
But Martha had to go to jail. Okay. All right. All right. I guess Martha was out here trying to like do covert racism. So I guess she can go to jail. But the people that out here doing covert racism, y'all just letting them cook, letting them fry. Oh, yeah.
Maybe we're deporting people who didn't have the credit anyway. They were paying only in cash plus our taxes.
Probably that.
So I'm like,
Okay.
I don't know who flipping y'all burgers this year. I don't know who making y'all tacos at the truck.
So I haven't been down to the fast food place in months. Like literally, like I drove across the country this month and didn't stop at a single fast food place.
Really?
I was so proud of myself.
You should be, yes.
Not a single one. Like
Wow.
almost 3,000 miles of exit side fucking fast food, and I just was like zoom.
Brought to you by.
Brought to you by America.
And Zep out.
Oh yes. It's brought to you by
Zep out.
But no, like I finally went to one on Friday night because I flew into San Jose, and it was like midnight when I got here, and I was like, man, I have not had anything but cashews and beef jerky on today, bitch. I need something, right? I done rolled through Carl's Jr. and got a grilled chicken club sandwich, baby. $20 from the Carl's Jr.
On purpose.
A combo, a grilled chicken club sandwich
for $20.
$20. I'm good.
$20.
Y'all got it. Y'all can keep running on over there to them folks shit. I'm not doing it.
But everybody got upcharges to every dish out there. I mean, I noticed that my groceries do not spread like they were before. It don't. I'm just like, it's not. Y'all could tell that y'all money ain't grow. Go look at some of y'all chicken y'all buying.
Bird. Did you cook that bird?
Yeah. Yeah, I cooked that bird. And she like, this is how you know that they are fast prepping our chicken. Have you seen how dirty chicken's been coming through those packs?
No.
How many feathers you gotta finish plucking off?
Oh yeah, I did notice that. Yeah. I had bought a pack of thighs a while back, and yeah, it's like
They go.
it's a lot of
blitzing.
cleaning.
They're blitzing so fast through that shit. I was like, this motherfucker just flew in.
I got half a feather.
She's still half a feathers, bitch. They caught that bitch in mid-flight and threw her in the machine. Like, okay, we're done.
All right, we digressing.
We digress. So
what's next? Oh, we skipped this one right here.
no, we didn't.
We're about to come down the road.
Yeah, because we got a journey with this one. So since we were just talking about credit ratings, let's go ahead and talk about some folks who think that credit don't touch them, being mixed people, not thinking they black. Because they think black folks all got bad credit. So these motherfuckers must think they got mixed credit.
That's a trouble group of people right there. The mixed girls, they're an interesting set of
Fucking
people.
light skins.
The idea that mixed people are black is an extension of the one drop rule.
Just be black. Your ass is black. Okay? Thanks.
Yeah, they're interesting people. I mean, I get the struggle. Well, I don't get it because I'm not mixed, but I mean, I could understand how there's there's some inner turmoil going on there, but like the little reel say, like, girl, you ain't gotta want to be black,
Right.
but they gonna let you know that
Exactly.
you are black. So
So
turn a hard realization into an easy kind of like an easy kind of pill to swallow. Hey, however you want to get to the destination, baby,
now
it's gonna happen.
we talked about this in our family because we a bunch of mixed motherfuckers in our family.
And
That was
them
one thing
Senegals got around.
we laugh about this because a lot of our family was in the army, especially on my dad's side. They talk about how much pussy they done got throughout the land of travel.
Baby.
And they were like, they see us everywhere. We spread it
Nothing
wide.
To talk about the port side, fucking floozies and skis.
They
What
spread
about?
all of their speed across the land. They spread it far and wide. They spread it more than sap and pollen on a tree hole. And so I am one of those mixed people. It's getting
Sticky, bitches getting sticky.
But we talk about this in our family, like, being mixed and just like, no, I'm black first. These are features of the black diaspora.
Yeah.
And so like to my core,
Skin them full lips. That's the black.
that's the black. You know that hair?
That curly hair, that's the black. That's that C4 taking more control than the straight follower.
Yes. You know how your skin just glow for no reason?
That's the black.
That's the black.
I mean, whether you want to acknowledge it or not, like, baby, I'm telling you, I just finished listening to this book called Sky Full of Elephant.
Uh-huh.
And it's much more deep than this, but it really hits at the core. One of the characters in that book is a mixed child. And I'm not going to spoil this book because I think black folks, give it a read or give it a listen. Check
it out.
It's a fictional utopia that you get to bask in by reading or listening to this book. But this mixed girl, she's like having this trouble seeing herself she's having trouble seeing herself in any other way than how she was raised around her white mother. Like she's finding no identity with the black half of herself. And the book or her whole storyline in the book is struggling with that due to the sort of the post-apocalyptic or post-utopia situation that happens in that book. Like, I don't want to spoil any of it. I think you should listen or read Sky Full of Elephants. It's fantastic.
I talked to you about my producer friend, and he's mixed, and his adopted parents are white.
Okay.
So he never really, as you've seen him, a black dude, the producer.
Oh, okay. That's that man that came over and stayed with you and had that dog.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And so he has no real grasp about the black experience. And I'm sitting here like, none of it? Like and just like completely no black environment experience. Like I'll make references he didn't get. He was like he was commenting on stuff that would have been racist as fuck.
Wow.
And I'm just like, but you in your
And you said this man was like 50 something.
Yeah.
So, like,
So there's no fucking excuse why you didn't go insert. And the excuse was like, well, I had this tumultuous childhood. Is that all black people's fault? That you just completely deserted a whole entire part of you, not even part, majority of you? You know, even though you had adopted parents that were white, you still have access to the blackness around you. I mean, as a mixed kid, I grew up in Louisiana, so black was all around me, fortunately. But I also knew that I was more that black wasn't the only thing in here. I understood that my hair, was different. My hair texture was different. I had kids who would tell me shit that I didn't fucking understand.
Indian up.
I didn't understand what the fuck that shit is, y'all. I didn't know.
Got that
I
Indian
didn't
up
know.
top.
So yeah, I was just sitting there as a kid, like we were watching Full House and whatnot. My hair didn't look like that. But I used to try to fix it like that because I always like trying to feel like I was trying to fit in or something.
Oh, you trying to fit in with Uncle Jesse?
Yeah. But it was in my childhood, and I was like, because on television, this is all I was until I got to see Family Matters and the Cosby's, and then I got to see black folks in TV shows, y'all. And so it started to make me a lot more prouder about me as a black child when I got to see black people on television. So it's just this whole thing being a mixed race kid, not having, that luckily having the access to it, but just people who don't having that mindset and saying shit like that. I'm like, wait a minute, you ain't got no black folks at your family, so you eating all the raisins and mashed potatoes?
Not all the way.
What? Sir. Sir. Just saying. Because and
Come on home.
come on home, baby. Come on, get these green beans, potatoes, tomatoes.
But that's what the lady in the little reel, like, you know what? It's fine that you don't want to identify, but
It's cool.
But when Johnny Law slides you to that shoulder, you will be whatever he thinks you are. So
Exactly.
and quite frankly, that's the time when what you're trying to decide to be, you might want to be prepared
Well,
for what they're gonna thrust upon you.
Yep.
Is what I'll say.
it depends on what kind of mixed black you are. Because, once you mix black with a color, boy, we like to get colorful. Like, so you could be, mix of white, Irish. We come out with like black is always first. And when you mix them up, but you get them features in there that bitch may get you deported, may get you detained.
Oh.
You may be that black person with the big curly afro that look a little too much Dominican than they like, or too much Latino than they like. So you be reminded real fast that you ain't white. And that is no kind of discriminatory tone or anything like that. This is the fact of fucking life that, baby, there's no claiming one side. There's no saying you're really, really not nothing. I'm a small percentage of something. No, because when they see you, they see 100% of one color. And you ain't gonna never be able to escape that. We would like to, we have expired to, we tried to, but we ain't there and we're going backwards. So get to know all your sides, baby, because they will remind you exactly what side they want you on.
Yeah, girl, the white South African farmers, girl, they're the real oppressed. They're the new black.
And I have a colleague and a friend that I've been worked with for years, and she's from South Africa. Family is farmers, and love her. Great woman, very strong presence.
Yeah, let me guess, her family is fully alive and thriving, and not under any assault.
They're not in asylum. They're not seeking asylum. They're none of that stuff. None of the sort. None of the sort.
Yeah, I was watching a clip from, what's her name, the black girl, Abby Phillips.
Yeah.
She does this messy ass fucking round table, which I think is what people have begun to reject from news outlets. This whole put a bunch of unfounded, non-expert people on a round table or in front of a camera and let and watch them bicker about things. I think people are beginning to reject that.
I think it's just ridiculous.
But yeah, this I forget what his name is, but he's a white guy that's from some district near where Mitch McConnell is from, because they suspect that he's going to try to run for Mitch McConnell's seat. But yeah, he's been making the rounds or some shit like that, because I think he's writing a book or some shit, which is all another indicator that he might run for office or something. And like, he was on there talking about they had talked about the South African government coming to visit the White House. What a spectacle that was.
Oh, did you see it?
I seen Donald Trump showing fucking fake ass fucking photos, old fucking photos.
They weren't even in South Africa.
A whole different.
They were in the
like,
Congo, y'all.
It's
The pictures were in the fucking Congo.
It's the
Nowhere
wild shit.
near.
Like you need like a whole fucking, you need a whole fucking pre-hour to criticize the actions of Sweet Potato 47 in his administration. You need like a whole fucking something to like, to start off by like, okay, these, what do you call it? These exhibit A, exhibit B, these props that they use, all fake bullshit.
Completely.
Like you need like a whole hour front before you even get to the topic at hand that you're trying to address with them. But anyway, so showing a bunch of fake ass fucking photos about, you know, white farmers being murdered in fucking South Africa to the South African president, who's like, it's not happening.
No.
Like, what are you even talking about and doing?
And side note, like if you have to overly communicate or overly suggest or overly try to prove your point, you're lying. And that's what I saw. Like if you got to come up with a stack of something just to substantiate your story, you're lying.
Yeah.
You're
Who in the background was ready to throw to that goofy ass video or whatever he said, show or play on the fucking screen during it. Just
movie hour in the fucking White House.
Right. When a dignitary is that, like, I just, it's so exhausting.
It is.
The shit show of it all. But anyway.
Well, grown ass adults in the room.
Right. With grown ass people who just for the life of them, like, I couldn't be in those rooms.
Neither.
I would so frequently, sorry for the mic hit, but I would so frequently if I was in those rooms, I would so frequently be like, hello, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Like, what
are we doing?
Like, I would come from the background and just be like, you turn these cameras off.
Yeah.
Cut this, like, sir, what are you doing?
Yeah. Cut the cameras off. Cut them off. What are we doing?
I simply do not get why people are in that room just allowing this man to do this dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't get it unless they believe it too, which I don't think that they do.
They do not believe it.
I think that they're just going along with it to reap the benefits of what might come for them. But anyway, I'm super digressing here.
Yeah.
This man was on the Abby Phillips show, like trying to like defend that. We talked about a couple weeks ago, trying to defend that chartered plane of like 50 some odd South African farmers and their families being ushered into the country under an asylum
on our dime.
Yeah, on our dime, on an asylum claim, being welcome in. And like one of the things that he kept saying was like, oh, you guys are so triggered about 50 some odd people coming. You're so triggered. I said, I kept thinking to myself, yes, folks are triggered by this because there are people who are risking their very existence to cross a ragged desert to be here and claim asylum from real shit that warrants an asylum claim when this man just cherry picked these fucking 50 some odd people and flew them over here on a cushy ass motherfucking plane. Gave them a fucking
on
state
our
welfare.
dime.
gave them a fucking state welcome.
What we paid for.
It is weird.
I would like to know how
It's-
much we paid for these deportations and then them bringing these migrants in.
Sounds like fraud, waste, and abuse to me.
All day long. Yeah, it sounds like fraud, waste, and abuse. And then all the people they deported, detained. I'm like, if one of them ends up dead, what do we do? Like, is that war crime? Is there a murder charge that comes with that they were murdered in a different country because we sent them there? Because I'm like,
well, the answer is yes, but no,
because
it's never a problem relative to this. Weirdly, it's never a problem relative to Sweet Potato 47.
no,
It's never a problem. It's never something that's going to be put forth and he has to be held accountable for.
nope,
Literally nothing.
nope.
Like I absolutely don't know what the affinity is for this man. Like
We talked about
I don't know what it is.
what's the affinity for a man. You're taught, like, people are gravitated towards a person that they see is just as much of a nothing as they are being something. And you're talking about politicians, pundits, you're talking about podcasters who didn't have a lot of validity before they were able to jump on the bandwagon of somebody who was just like them, who felt like them, even if they wasn't them. And so that's what you got. This person did not run on policies. He ran on your feelings. He ran on people feeling like that they were oppressed. They felt like that they didn't get a voice. And he behaved the same exact way because that same entitlement is what people felt like about their life. Why is my life so shitty? I should have a better life. I deserve a better life. And so he said that same exact thing, but mean two different things to two different people. These people that are sitting in a room with them were nobodies before they got to touch the fucking magic log of Sweet Potato. That's what you're getting. Like, look at half the people who are on there. They don't look anything like themselves. Look at Miss Noel. They show side by sides. I will show you a side by side. She looks nothing like what she used to look like. Surgeries and makeup and hair.
Really?
Yeah, like she looks nothing like herself.
Really?
She looks like
She
a
did
local
seem-
newscaster.
She does seem super superficial. Like,
They all do.
but yeah, honey, it's so difficult to watch those type of programs.
Before and after.
Wow.
You see the snatch up right there. You see the severe makeup. You see
Wow.
the hair up. This is what I'm talking about. When people, she wanted to be somebody. This is somebody. This looks like
Really
somebody.
wanna be somebody.
She went and get the surgery done. She got the same war paint makeup as the rest of them.
Wow.
Yeah. And so these are people you're talking about. Look at freaking Charlie Kirk or any of them. Before they showed up, before they got on this to be relevant, they were people who clothes didn't fit them right, people who was wearing the Brooks Brothers. They did not have the popularity. They saw somebody who looked as sloppy as they were, but people liked them. People liked him. And so they want to make their schluppiness as popular as his schlupping. Except his was entitlement and theirs was greed. They never had entitlement. So they was like, well, somebody is finally giving us our just due. Because don't we always see a rich person that we wish we can be them too, and then be mad about it when we're not? Or we have something to say under our breaths when their names come across our ears. But now they're the names that's on top of the list now.
Yeah.
They're the ones who people don't stop talking about and mentioning in their podcasts and their shows and whatnot. That's what they wanted. That's the payoff. Like, if there was somebody in Trump's ear right the fuck now, that actually was able to play them like he's playing them, they'd be gone. Like, if somebody said, Mr. Trump, why you got these people over here playing in your face? Like, do you know, like, they were like the same people who were here before, everyone on their left wrote a book on your back and on your name. Why? I was like, everybody here is for a book deal. They don't like you. They just wanted the book. If they love you that much, Mr. Trump, why don't they just put all their book writings, everything under your name? Start a publishing company. So that way anybody that publishes anything has to go through Trump Publishing. I bet you the motherfuckers leave. I bet you the motherfuckers will skedaddle. I bet you those motherfuckers will not want to pay percentages to Donald Trump for their shit. I guarantee you that fucking, correspondent secretary at the fucking podium would not be at that podium if she knew she couldn't she can get a book deal after Trump is gone.
You mean the blonde one?
Yeah, because you got to remember, they're all opportunists.
Yeah.
So you can go back and look at all the fucking books that was published before him and after him that was in that fucking administration. They all was there for the come up. They're all trying to get their money back from the glow up they paid for.
Trying to see how to get them back.
Exactly. So if that resonated in his head well enough that he's not really the popular one, they're all just waiting to be their own popular somebody with his name attached to it, because nobody will be nobody if they fucking wrote his name in the book a couple times. That's gonna be a New York's bestseller. Everybody got a badge, just rub on the Trump stump. That's all you gotta do. But we're gonna go back to us, Black folks, and some shit, and bring up the next topic and digress it into our Nickle Slick, y'all. Nickle Slick, y'all.
Yeah. Let's prefer for her. Back segment.
Yes. So we're gonna bring up a story that y'all heard about that went viral way back when Raven Simone talked about that she is not an African American.
She's about to say about she's not gay no more. You're not black.
No, she's not doing that.
She's not African American no more.
Yeah, but we're gonna play this clip, and I am 50-50 with her on this because I get what she's implying.
I am not an African American. I'm an American. I am a Black American. I am definitely Black. And yes, my ancestors come from Africa. How long does a bloodline have to live in one land before they are considered a pure species of that land? Meaning, how long did my people have to be in America to say, hey, no, we're American, compared to some people who are English American, who are Irish American, who are German American from their ancestors, but they get to call themselves American. There's nothing wrong with being African American, but a true African American is someone that is from Africa and moved here, either first generation or second generation, and has a tie to that country that I do not have. One of the first census in Virginia that allowed for Black people to have a name was somebody from my family. So that means they were there long before. I think there comes a point where when you build a country, when you fight for freedom, make money and pay taxes and generationally live in a country, you have the privilege to call yourself pure American.
I get where she's saying that we're the few people that did not migrate from Africa. We're not the original Africans who migrated here. We are descendants of it, but we didn't migrate here.
She go to college somewhere?
Oh,
Maybe she just English.
no question, because I don't know. I should have looked up a little bit more, but she,
I would want her to have gone because she is quite the opinionated person.
She is, but I like
nothing worse than an uneducated, opinionated person.
I would assume she did her research because she did make out some points about.
And I'm troubled by that because people who did not go to college do not know how to do research. There is a way that you
do.
That's why it matters.
Well, and the thing is, she did do the research because she did talk about how her feelings about it, which was that other races don't have to show up with their race first. It's just Americans. White folks don't have to go and say that they are, they're Irish American or Holland American or any other country they immigrated from. They don't have to put it on front of theirs. They're just, and she was talking about how timely it is about how they're already trying to figure out a way to bring us back to Africa. Like the test subjects are all the Mexicans and Latinos and Dominicans and that are getting shipped the fuck back. That's just a fucking test to see if they can bring all our black asses back. Don't put it past them. So I get what she was talking about, far as like, we are Americans and we should be American first. I got what she was saying, and I got where she's like, yeah, when you describe a person, it's like it's an African American. Getting that, and just to bring it back where the history of African American comes from. So back in the mid to late 80s, 90s, during the time where where we actually protested in the hot summer for hours on end. There was some black and whites that we weren't part of, but they were in the struggle. They were wearing fucking suits in the sun, protesting. So this was back during the civil rights, where Jesse Jackson coined it as African American, as an alternative to being just called black.
Okay.
Because if you guys have heard it in TV shows, you've heard it probably in the deep, deep South, where our descriptor from other people's mouths will be the black. Or and it became almost like we were a product in some cities, states, and rural areas, where like, go get some black. We need a black over there. And it became a negative connotation. So that's where we start to move away from that. We are Americans. We are African Americans. You're not going to put us in a new fucking negative connotative word. Now that that it's no longer safe to say the N word out loud. So now we just say the black. Like, that's better. So I was getting where the connective tissue. That's why I was like, bitch was doing homework on this, because I get where she was going. And the same time period where this is like, fast forward in 2012, Leslie Geoff was looking at the arguments out during the South African summit. Go figure. And was it the Black diaspora was invited, and they made a strong argument as to why Africans should stay in the name African American. And I get that, where they were speaking about how important it is for us to make a distinction of ourselves. And that's the part I get and understand, that we spend most of our existence being whitewashed and not being part of the American fabric, that putting African in the front of American mattered. Because like, it's us. There's everything that you set your foot on had us building it. Every brown fucking person that was in the fucking trenches looked like us. So it was more of creating distinction instead of, divisionalism, or, instead of segregating, it started to integrate us as a people, because we were already segregating ourselves through colorism. So it had a lot of layered places that the goalpost has moved over the decades as to how to actually address us globally. Like, when we're just talking about Workday, when we put our race down in the Workday. And every time I look through when I'm going to these applications, sometimes I switch it up. Sometimes I put other, sometimes I put one or more race, because I don't know what they're going to like.
Yeah, that's supposed to be like in a black box, kind of like not attached to your application, so that they can make judgments. It's supposed to be separate from the application. Like, it's supposed, like, I think it comes at the end of the process, because it's supposed to be like its own. It's like a bolt on to the application, but who knows? Who knows? I have the same thought about it.
Yep.
Like, I don't know if me putting black is gonna be helpful or gonna be detrimental. Like, that's the weird fucking kind of question you have to ask yourself as a black person in this country.
Yeah, pretty much. I was digging through like the old archives about how we see you'll see things differently here as African Americans. There's things that's been ingrained in our culture that we're just not okay with. I remember 2018 from H&M, when they had the coolest monkey in the jungle sweatshirt and the apparel ad.
Yeah,
And we got real irate about the word monkey and a black child wearing it. And the mother of that child was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Don't mess up our bag.
Yeah, and she was speaking about because she's not from America. Her child is not American. They're not from here. So our connotation to it was not her connotation to it. She was like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Maybe in America y'all talking about refer to monkeys as us, but we don't. So it's going back to like classification, like, we can't all wear dashikis talking about that we're all one. She didn't look at that way. And she was like, wait a minute, I'm African. And no, boo-boo, we got our bag, we got our money, my kid's okay. And moving on. And so again, that goes back with Raven Simone's, argument about I could see both sides of that coin, especially right now when we have a government that's trying to make so many distinctions and splinter so much of us, which I don't know how the fuck they're doing it. Again, we just talked about mixed people, and I don't know how you want to separate us mixed people. We're not a black, like we're not the Negro, like, so where are you gonna put us in that? Where are you gonna do with that? Because some of us, hey, you know where that mixture came from? Don't be mad because we're the scarlet letter from what you did way back when. Don't, like, that's what this mix looks like and comes from, bruh. Like, it's because you couldn't stop dicking it down in the black and brown. That's what you were doing. So this was literally the fucking proof in the goddamn pudding that you couldn't stop putting your shit in the black woman. So if you didn't want that, you should have kept your dick to yourself, sir. If you wanted to keep this separated and have some distinction between black, white, Asian, and every other in between, we didn't ask y'all to touch us, but you did. And now we look this damn good. Ain't that funny?
It's very funny.
After y'all trying to brutalize us, and we came out looking better than ever, mad, aren't you? Mad.
Skin glistening.
In the fucking sun, butter bloom. And we're digressing.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean, I like that So Raven, I mean, she cool and all, but like I said, man, like I feel like she's a little kind of like ill-informed, and maybe when she speaks, she's speaking from like this odd place that like celebrity or public figure gets this notion in their head that because they have money or some type of fame or notoriety, they also have an intellect.
Yeah.
And I think that is such a mistake.
Agreed.
Especially for those people because they constantly have a camera in their face.
Yep.
And, I think she comes off a little kind of like out of touch sometimes, which I hate because I literally loved her in the fucking Cosby Show. But her little character was super cute.
Yeah.
But for her to grow up and be like, I don't know, off the mark sometimes. Like,
and she do.
But yeah, I mean, but mostly she's okay, in my book, mostly. I don't hate her, but like, I feel like the term African American was a academic type of term, like a term that came from people who studied that maybe from an anthropological standpoint or from a sociology kind of standpoint or from a political science standpoint, people who actually had expertise to coin a phrase, coin a word. Like, I mean, I know people out here just, coining words left and right these days, but,
they try.
During the days of Jesse Jackson, like people weren't just out here just like, coining new fucking weird terms. So like, the use of African American undoubtedly had to be well thought out and purposeful. So I don't want to say, like Raven is saying, like, oh, fuck all that. We don't need to use this word. That doesn't describe me. Like, man, cut it out.
Don't like, that's the part that shit is, I'm like,
Mm.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Like, girl, you had me until over there.
Oh, yeah.
Until over there. I don't know where you went over there for, but okay. Bless your heart. We still love you.
I mean, yeah, she's still that's all right.
You still that's so Raven.
She's still Olivia from the Cosby.
Right. But
Yes, baby.
girl. So speaking of girl, the next topic, y'all. Let's go. You go ahead and talk about
You
it.
want me to talk about this, man?
But before we do, we haven't said
zero time doing this. We have got to stop doing.
We do.
We have got to stop doing that.
Like and subscribe, thumbs up. We want you to love us, please. Like, we always forget, like, y'all already know where we're at. Oh, pull up.
Right.
Like,
So I don't care if y'all don't like our tangent. The like button.
just hit the like button, subscribe to it, and you may catch something that we like. Like, we're gonna have so much shit in here. I'm telling you, I'm like, bear with a bitch. Like, I'm processing this shit.
You're working hard.
I really the fuck am. But like and subscribe on all our socials. We're everywhere. I will list them all, but bitch, I will put them on the screen because we going everywhere. Like, you can't say I ain't got that. Bitch, you do.
Yeah.
Like, we on the free shit too, bitch. So if you say, like, get somebody's login, get the premium without the commercials if you got to. But you can catch us, baby. So
You can catch us outside.
you can catch us outside.
And apparently, that's what Khia has said to Maddie, and then Maddie has said that to Khia, and now what seems to have been a creative or a friendship is now dust.
Dunsville.
You hear me?
Done.
Khia claims that Khia of My Neck and My Back fame claims that Maddie of T.S. Madison fame is out here trying to block her bags.
He became somebody. He been doing shit ever since. So show love and appreciate a motherfucker that try to help you, that you try to steal from, and you still try to block my bag, to try to make it seem like I was against the LGBT community because I cussed your fuck ass out.
Like, trying to stop her from performing down to the Pride and getting a gay coin, all under the guise of supposedly Khia being problematic around queer things and, you know, queer phrases and even targeting kind of queer situations. Maddie says that she's not really in the community, so you don't get to get the grace of like saying the F-bomb or you know, like calling out this culture because you're just adjacent to it. You know, you're here to potentially get booked by a promoter in DC for $2,500 and a flat, a box of flats, honey pepper, lemon pepper wet, you know, like you're happy to be booked in that way, just to talk about the situation. So I found it amusing to listen to these phone calls that they were having supposedly with each other, going in and off, going off on each other. It was good popcorn watching for me.
And I want to watch it again because I didn't catch all of it. And I know that
you were booked for lemon pepper wings and $2,500. You came there in a sheen white lace set with a pair of Blair White biscuits on, standing in front of the stage screaming a 35-year-old song, neck and back, bitch. Are you kidding me? You haven't been booked since we split. You are your own cancer, Khia. You are your own cancer. Every time you open your mouth and you speak to the community, you speak about us having AIDS, you speak about us being men in wigs, men in dress, you speak about this, right? You've canceled yourself.
Miss P.S., read the house down boost
Yeah.
like she deserved, because Khia has been in people's fucking DMs forever, still trying to make my neck and my back new.
Wow.
No, it's not. Like, she's put out albums that ain't not hit. Like, you can be mad for your own demise because it's your fucking demise. I'm like, TS is doing TS, and Miss Madison is on, like, she's on all of it, and she too busy, too booked to be blocking you. Like, I am sitting here, you talk about pride of this and shit like that, bitch. Her brain is on other shit. Like, are you interviewing Miss Tina Knowles?
Right.
No, you're not doing that. Are you on RuPaul's Drag Race as a permanent judge? You're not. Are you on your own podcast making dollars? Did you pay $1 million for a home for, for people in need? No, you did not. You ain't done any of those things, Khia. You ain't good. The only thing you have to do is run your fucking mouth. And apparently that's why your neck and your back is fucked. Because you're always got your shit stuck out where it shouldn't belong and being mad at fucking people that you should be just mad at yourself about. That's the real true Hollywood story. Like, bitch, you should have stepped your own pussy up. And Madison just left you where you fucking was, on the fucking curb.
Yeah.
Like, boo, maybe you didn't listen to our story well enough. And I'm pretty sure, and she said this on her show many times, about her, her being a sex worker. And her actually, all the fucking DL fucking rappers and whatnot she had in her fucking face all day. And you think you the first fucking rapper that's been her fucking face hoe? Like, you really think that you were just out here, like, what did you think that you were doing that was helping TS's career at any point that she owed you that? She didn't. Go build your own clout. Because we haven't been checking for it for a while.
Right.
Like, bitch, I don't even know what you look like right now. I don't know if you bald headed or not. I don't know. But apparently you want to play bald headed games with TS, and TS
She fried her.
fried your ass.
Fried her.
Invisible.
All on the, I don't say the Summer Jam screen, but all down to the nightclub spot that booked her for the $2,500 and some lemon pepper wet. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes.
You're getting paid with lemon pepper wings and $2,500.
That's me, bro.
That's because it's fucking true.
Yeah.
Fucking true.
Okay.
Baby.
Then clowned her about her fucking Shein outfit. Like, so let her sit that neck and back down because it ain't working. Like, all kind of.
That was
Good mess, bro.
bitch.
Good.
The verses. That's
Really,
the verses.
definitely that. Shit, baby. Hell yeah.
Are we in out 2 cents already?
Man, we in the home stretch.
Already.
It's home.
So we're gonna go ahead and get our 2 cents.
Chingaling.
We both have the same rent. So we just gonna do a bulk rent because because I feel the same way that Mr. All That is feeling too. So the uncles are going to have its moment on this topic.
We about to get our fucking walkers out.
And I know you're fucking, and like, y'all gonna be doing,
Yeah.
Yep. Get ready for the, yep.
Come on
Us
down
too.
here. Come on down here.
Yep.
It's not even, I mean, Pride is a few days, Pride Month's a few days away at this point. And quite frankly, I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of gays. I'm over it. I'm sick of how y'all behave. I'm sick of y'all having low values to no values. I am sick of like the carbon copy character that y'all have. I'm just exhausted of the thought of you all. Like, I really am. Like, let me tell you something. Moving to a new place and turning on the whole apps in Hampton Roads, honey, it's It is a DL hellscape.
It is.
It is just grids of blank fucking squares.
Yep.
Can't host. Undesirable shit.
Completely.
I had a motherfucker hit me up on Friday. I didn't tell you about this, but I had a motherfucker hit me up on Friday.
Pull up this shit real.
And we're sitting here exchanging messages.
Well,
And you know the drill, right? Hey, pics, share. Facebook. Oh, I'm discreet on DL. Like, oh, I don't give a fuck about your little goofy secret, hoe.
don't care.
No one cares. I don't care, and no one else cares.
No.
Okay. And then you do the whelp, and then here comes the fucking face picture because you thirsty and you don't actually have any resolve or any actual morals. You're just gonna do it anyway. So we're going through those motions, and it gets to a point where it seems like, okay, this might be something to come back to when I'm not trying to scurry off to work and have time for this shit, right? And so this young man tells me, this young man is not even 30 years old, right? Knocking on 30, but not even 30.
I mean, yes, like I'm not gonna knock down 30-year-olds because
Neither. I mean,
but it's disappointing when you get this.
yeah. So you don't even know what this is.
I know, but I already know.
But you already know, yeah. And so he goes, I have to disclose something. And I'm like, oh, okay. This is probably the very where when somebody says they need to disclose something, you think it's about an STI or you know.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm just waiting for this. And I'm, like when he says that, I flip over to his profile and I don't see anything about STIs. And I'm just like, oh, he about to tell me he got a house in Virginia or he's, HIV positive, undetectable. He's about to, be vulnerable in the moment.
Yeah.
Expose something. And I'm like, babe, why don't you just put it in your profile so people can know or not know or, just put it in the profile. Like it doesn't even have to be all of this, So, that was not what he wanted to tell me. This man has been talking to me and sending ass pics, fucking other nude pics, talking about what he wants to do, how he wants to do it, where he wants to do it, all to come and tell me that, oh, I need to disclose that I'm getting married today. And I mean, this ain't the wildest shit that I've heard from gays, but it's just
a woman.
I don't give a fuck who you get married to at this point.
Why? True.
Why in the day of your marriage are you on the hoe apps trolling for dicks? Like the random, like why are you? What is wrong with you? Like baby, do one thing at a time, girl. Look for dick or get married. Pick one.
Pick a lane.
Just pick one.
And they won't. Like, which your partner has to look forward to it.
That's what my immediate thought was. My immediate thought was like, God damn, if I was your partner and I knew that you were on this motherfucking hoe app looking for dick on the day that we were going to get married, it wouldn't be no marriage. If it was me, it wouldn't be no fucking marriage.
Fuck you.
Like, fuck out of here, bro. And like,
fuck you.
And so he discloses this, and I'm just like, damn, bro, like, is it just because you're young you don't know how ridiculous this sounds?
No, I'm like, you're not that young. You in your 30s. This is like
you're almost 30. Like you ain't that young.
You ain't that young. It's like,
and so I'm super disinterested. Like the messages keep coming. I'm just very like meh with my responses. And like it goes into like I haven't seen a message today, but it's been going all weekend where he's like, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm so ready for that dick. I'm like, I can't wait to ride that dick. I can't wait for you to fuck me outside in my garage while my man is in the house. Like, bitch, what? Like, asking me, like, how's your weekend? Well, I'm like, bitch,
Why?
how's the honeymoon? What the fuck? And like, again, like, I'm not super shocked by this because I have heard of the gays hauling people away to like a destination or like roping people into their fucking nightmare or charade or whatever or partnership or ceremony, whatever you want to call it. And you get down to the function and girl, the groom and groom are just fucking the wedding party, randos in the motherfucking, random plus ones. Like, just like, what are you all doing?
The guest list is all grinder.
Thank you. Like, what are we here for? Like, are we here? Like, what are we celebrating? Like, girl, why did I come here? Why are you on the whole app looking for dick on the day of your marriage?
Yeah.
I'm tired of y'all.
Like,
this clip that you're gonna play for these girls is talking about how y'all go down to the gym and cruise so hard. That bitch, a hoe can't even get to brunch.
It's one of the LA fitnesses that I go to in Dallas. They're like cruising so much. Last time, every shower was busy. And I saw one that looked kind of empty. And when I tried to go, there was someone's stuff there. They were hooking up in the shower across from that one. He like opened it and was like, oh, that's my stuff.
And the gays were in there.
Yeah. There was like a line. There was like 2 other people waiting for a shower. Like,
I would have been annoyed.
I was so mad because I had brunch. I had to get to brunch. I don't give a about if I'm going to have brunch, it's taking priority. So then I stood there and I was like, y'all have 2 minutes to get out of a shower because some of us aren't cruising and we need to go. One of y'all needs to give up a shower now. And that's when like 2 people got up. They like opened the showers and they left. I was like, Jesus Christ. Some people are not at the gym to suck. Some of us actually just want to work out and sometimes suck.
Y'all done clogged up the motherfucking showers with your fucking cruising so hard that people are like waiting for you to get the dick out your ass or out your motherfucking mouth so they can have a shower and get on down to the chicken and waffle.
True.
That is insane.
And y'all know what gyms they are. Y'all know what gyms they are. Y'all know the LA Fitness, the Ballet Fitness, Equinox.
Yeah.
Y'all know the SF Fitness. Y'all know Gold's Gym. YMCA is getting booty. Like, y'all know motherfuckers are like, and it's always a subset of men. The ones who are gay men who are in sexless marriage with that one fucking husband that just you want to put a pillow over their fucking face. Or the straight man who already knew he was bi from the get, but said I do, and hoping that shit would just get suppressed forever and ever. Oh man, you just get this fucking laundry list of every person who made a mess for themselves and they want you to be part of that mess with them.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I don't need to be company to your misery. That was your choice. That was your pick. And if that's how you was feeling about your partner, then the conversation should have been different before the marriage happened.
Yeah.
If you just wanted an open relationship, or you just wanted those fucking selfish motherfuckers who wanted a monogamous relationship only to have another relationship behind someone else's back because that sounded better than fucking saying that I want to be an open home.
Yeah, that was the spice that they needed. They needed that little bit of like, I'm not supposed to be doing this to keep
exactly
keep
like, I know that my partner wouldn't like this and I'm doing it in spite of them because now they're gonna piss me off or whatever they did for the day. So now I feel justified. Like I had this
Nothing like resentment driving.
I had a dude that I hooked up with, and I found out afterwards he had a partner. He told me after the fact in Oakland. And I was like, he's like, I got something to tell you. He's like, I was like, I thought he was like, he was positive or something. We're like, okay, girl, I'm on prep. But he's like, no, I have a husband. He doesn't know that I'm doing this right now. And I'm like, so you're not open. He's like, no. And I was like, so why'd you do this? He's like, because I just want to see if I could. He just to see if he could, y'all. And you know how many
boils down to like, now what am I?
Why am I in it? What the fuck did I do for this? Like, and back when I was sex working, this is all the guys I got. They all was the men who were like this.
Everybody want to have a secret.
Everybody wanted to have a secret, like it was the thing to fucking do. It was almost like it was part of the fucking progression of getting married. It's like, okay, I'm going to get married. I'm going to have the kids or the dogs or whatever I choose to adopt that makes the family. And now I got this, now I got the side pieces or whatever country I'm in. I have to decide whatever. And I love the thought that you're just waiting at home doing nothing but waiting for me. And that idea does something for some dudes or some women.
I don't know.
And I'm just like, cause that's the fucking shit I would fucking deal with. And I'm like, the fuck? And like, I didn't care because I'm getting paid for it. I didn't give a fuck. That's not like, it's not my spouse. And I think I told you this, this is not even for money. This is one dude that I was hooking up with. Don't remember where, it was somewhere in Atlanta. Maybe when I was leaving, whatever spot I was leaving to hook up with this dude, I get a call from his fucking husband cussing me out. And I'm like, well, bitch, I didn't know he was fucking married. First of all, who the fuck are you on my phone?
Yeah.
And third of all, don't be mad at me.
Yeah.
Or do you want some?
That was your man that didn't disclose. Like,
Then we became friends. He befriended me. His husband befriended me. And I'm like, oh, no, girl, we're not doing this.
I'm tired of y'all.
Exactly. Tired of you.
I'm tired of y'all.
Tired of you. And whatever situation you in, we have to be involved in this. You were just talking about this with your friend who passed away.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm so how some of y'all just are stuck in some adolescence, like stuck in a place where you refuse to be nothing more than a fucking nervous coward, nothing more than a person who cannot stomach any kind of confrontation, can't face anything. Like, just, I mean, this is a separate kind of situation, but it feeds into like how I see gay men behaving versus I don't even want to say versus straight men, but it's just something about a gay man that doesn't allow them to exhibit mature decision making. Like, let me tell you something, baby.
That's true. That's true.
If you're in your good 30s, 40s, 50s, and you experience a death of one of your friends, it is a bad idea to skip it, to skip their service, to skip their funeral. You don't really have any excuse for not going on down to your good friend's homegoing service or funeral, or however his surviving people decide to do his final goodbyes, their final goodbyes. You absolutely don't have any excuse for missing it. Like, you deciding to do your own little solemn thing in lieu of supporting the family in that moment is a coward's decision.
Agreed.
It is something that a little child does. This reminds me, that decision that those folks made on my in relation to my friend's memorial, it reminds me of being a child and somebody tangentially connected to your friends or family passes away, and your parents decide they're like, oh, maybe not going to a funeral for children, so leave the children at home.
Yeah.
We'll go and represent like you're not a child anymore. You're in your good 30s, 40s, 50s, and you go to work every day, far as I know. So spend the coin to go to your friend's memorial.
Agreed.
Like, it's some little boy shit to find some convenient excuse of why you didn't go and support that person's family. And if you happen to listen to this, know this from our friend's family. They were very offended that you didn't show up.
Mm.
They were very offended.
As they should. As they should.
As they should have been.
As they should have been.
Yeah, baby.
I'm
sick of y'all. Like, y'all need to talk about something different with y'all therapist. Y'all need to talk about y'all ability to make good decisions. Y'all need to talk about y'all's ability to grow some cojones and face shit versus being yellow bellied and opting not to have difficult conversations or opting to be uncomfortable for an afternoon to honor somebody. Like, it's weird.
It is.
It's weird.
Now, I had a friend who passed away that she was my friend and former employer. She meant a lot to me. And she, when she passed away, I was able to make it.
Okay.
And and I couldn't make it because I had a family member around the same time.
Okay.
And so I couldn't make it to, and she didn't have like a funeral, it was like a homegoing. And so I had a sculpture made with her.
Okay, yeah, that was gonna be my next adult thing to do.
Yeah.
Is to send something.
Yeah. And so I did that. And do you know, one of my former colleague and friend stopped talking to me, completely just blocked me and everything. Even though I was like, I can't make it because my uncle died the same time.
You had a physical conflict.
I had a physical conflict of a family death, y'all.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you do? And it was so I was like, okay, I have this 40 by 40 inch sculpture made of her and her daughter, because her daughter passed away as well. And so that was really important to her. And doves were her favorite bird. So I had a sculpture made from Calcutta and shipped over there. That was the best I could do. And I know that it would be appreciated.
You made a gesture.
I made a gesture, and she meant a lot to me. But
most people will send a flower. Most people will send like a casket spray or something. Like, do something besides cling to some goofy ass fucking excuse for why you're not doing
and
an adult thing.
Oh, why does our friendship start and stop in a bar? Why is our friendship don't go no further than the conversation we're having in the bar? Why does our conversation still sounds like we're on the apps?
Yeah.
Why can our conversation not be substantive? Why can you not be invulnerable without actually trying to run a game on a friendship that you're still trying to cultivate? That really pisses me off about our community, that we think it's okay to actually treat each other this way when we already got enough people treating us like garbage. But we're out, the least that we can fucking do, we don't do.
Yeah.
The least you've done more for a hookup in the middle of the night.
Right.
You have washed your entire pussy. You have cleaned your room
for hours.
You have
done hit pay dirt more than once.
You have fixed your hair just for it to be fucked up. Like,
and put forth all that effort.
All that effort. You a grown ass somebody. And
I mean, that's the whole thing. That's what I'm exasperated about. That's where I reached the exhaustion, because it seems like in our community, there is literally nothing more important. Nothing gets prioritized more so than sex.
It does. And
that's the most important thing. And it is fucking weird.
It's sucks because like there's a history behind that is not an excuse anymore for us. Like,
I'm glad you said it's not an excuse anymore, because I know this. I've heard
it's but it is not an excuse anymore. Like, being a good friend doesn't take a whole lot of effort. It's just showing up. Sometimes when you don't know what to do, just be there and do nothing. Sometimes help, or just asking, what can I do?
What can I
do? And sometimes it's not much. Like, being a good friend doesn't always mean you got to do everything. And being one of those gays is not a good look for you. There's a that also makes it feel like that what people say about us is true. What they stereotype us as is true. What they are fighting against us for our own existence for, it's justified. And that's where I have a problem with in our own community, is that we're so busy trying to fucking shade, ice out, leave on red, and this entire fucking country doesn't even want, like, not say our entire country, but a whole subculture of people don't even want us there. They don't want us to be in existence. They want us to pretend like we don't exist. They want us to put on an outfit just to make them feel fucking better. Do you not understand that? And you can't even just be a good friend on a basic level. And I talk about this about those bar dudes where I'm the first one to walk out the door because I call them a short read. And so I'm gonna define what a short read is.
Tell us, man. Tell us.
A short read is them people who you talk to and you can speak to them for maybe 20 minutes to an hour. And you done got everything you need to know from them. And by the time the conversation ends, they repeat the same fucking thing they just told to you. And there's nothing else left. You already got what they like to do for a living, what they found in the pastime, what their job history was, something about their family members they don't talk to. Like that's all you're getting, and then whatever drag race is doing. And then that's the conversation you get in Kylie Minogue in concert today. Like, not a bad thing, because I like Kylie. But you're sitting here with people who are not even willing to go past the non sequitur fucking conversation that you're having in a bar. And then when you get out of the bar, they don't have to substantiate the conversation past that. And that's what you're getting. You're getting these bitches who think that everything is like a bar. No, bitch, I'm in the hospital.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't want to get a drink. My leg's broken.
Yeah, girl.
Skip
the hookup today.
Come see me. I'm gonna come see you.
Come during visiting hours.
I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna be in your space. I've had friends here who had no home. They came stay with me for months until they got themselves on their feet. I've had friends that I have walked out of my house to make sure that they had something when they didn't have nothing at the moment. Or if they needed some type of cash, I was like, I don't have a lot, but I'm gonna give you this.
And them's the type of friends that you honor.
You honor and you cherish, and you make sure that they know it.
And that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, make sure they know it, and make sure that you're present in your friendships enough where your friends know that you are appreciated, and that you're not only appreciated, that you're being listened to.
Or don't do that. Don't do that phony. Don't do that phony.
Stay out of the face.
Yeah. Don't do that phony shit.
Step aside.
Of my chosen family, and it's so important. Like they're like, okay, but with your chosen family take their last breath, and you just like, oh well, it's kind of inconvenient. I don't know those people, or like I might be uncomfortable. Like, okay.
These are the same bitches who would do
Get out of here, you fucking child.
But you know what? It's the same MFs that do the same things when they find a man.
So?
Bitches find dudes and they become ghosts.
Oh.
Oh, I haven't seen you so well. Oh yeah, I've been having, like, me and so I've been involved in this of picking flowers and drinking wine at wine country. And we've been traveling. But you got friends home that you won't complain about your shitty ass man to.
Right.
But you can't pick up the phone to make sure that I'm okay. That you met this same shitty ass man in the same shitty ass bar that took me fucking forever to get you to say 3 syllables to me that I wasn't a fuck about some Tweedledee fucking person in the goddamn concert. Oh, sorry, not one that you. But but you know what I'm talking about. Like, the motherfuckers who sitting here like they're your fucking thick Steve friend, and then they get a man and they don't know you no more. Or then all of a sudden they knew. Every fucking outing has a man attached. Yeah. Baby, I'm not friends with your man, I'm friends with you. Yeah. I want to have a conversation about us. Yeah. Not about you, me, you, and your friend, your partner. This motherfucker may not be here tomorrow. Like, Why is our friendship like that? Really pisses me off when my friendships are a moving target. And that pisses me off like every fucking day. I feel like I have to prove my friendship to you because it's always changing. Well, you didn't do this for me today. Well, I'm not going to do it tomorrow either. So let me go ahead and help you with that.
Yeah.
Go find somebody else who would do it for you and then give you the kind of friendship that you feel like that you deserve because you definitely don't deserve mine in life or death. So,
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, it ain't even Pride Month, and I'm, happy Pride, honey. I guess it'll be Pride by the time we come back on these mics,
But you know what I say to you guys: be kind to yourself. Be a good gate to yourself.
yeah.
So that way, perhaps you
Have
can
some
be.
honor.
Yeah, and you know what? Perhaps you can actually be an example of what an actual good gay person is to your circle of friends who don't understand what that means. This is why they're trying to take our fucking liberties away from us. This is why they don't count us unless we're the fucking entertainment in the room. This is why they're trying to take down our fucking flag. Like, we work very hard for that shit for you to be a bad gay. We work really fucking hard. We got our asses beat, not me, but people historically got their asses beat. I was like, do you not understand that these friendships were all some of these gay men have to keep them alive? So honor them. Don't take them for fucking granted. Don't take yourself for granted because that's exactly what you're doing. When you dishonor your friendships with your own gay friends, then you're saying that you're dishonoring yourself. And whatever else excuse that you have for it, it's just a fucking excuse and it's worth nothing at all. It's worth nothing. It ain't even worth the 2 cents we give you today. So with that, y'all.
With that.
Like and subscribe us.
I'm gonna close this book.
Yes.
I'm gonna show you the credits. And we need you to listen, share, like, subscribe. All of that. You can find us on all of the channels, wherever you go to see video, wherever you go to podcast. We are over there, girl. Come on down. You don't got to give us 2 cents, but you can give us a like, a share, and a subscribe. And we'll be your friends forever.
And with that, bye.